Nothing beats coming home after a hard day of work, like cracking open an ice-cold can of Arizona Bay candy. Disclaimer, Arizona Bay candy does not come in a can. So much happened. Let's dive in. Anthony wants to marry his third-grade crush. In India, marriage is punishable by 30 years of smegma under the hood. A man allegedly ripped out his girlfriend's heart through her vagina. Neighbors reported hearing the assailant shout, "Get over here!" around the time of the attack. Are you gay? Do you get hot in the summer too? If you answered yes, you may be entitled to a higher social credit standing. TZ lives an interesting life. He was a gay prostitute, and that's still not the most interesting thing about him. The boys wrapped up the show without phone calls as the super chat segments become increasingly unhinged. Last week's episode might have been the gayest in history. Doug and Anthony, I know it can get even more gay.
What's up, my favorite Nubian prince?
Hello. Is there such thing as a Nubian prince? I thought they were all princesses.
I don't care.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so I want to start off by saying we're doing another, Arizona Bay Candy is doing another giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
So presented by ArizonaBayCandy.com. If you put hashtag candy in the chat, we're going to do a drawing at the end of the episode for a free bag of candy.
Yes, and if you don't win, you can always go buy some. ArizonaBayCandy.com.
See, we're getting better.
Yes.
All right. So we've got a bunch of shit to get through.
Yay. I love
Do
that.
you remember we did Brianna's joke last week? And then I said, send in jokes to the voicemail.
Yes.
Okay. So first, I want to say that the voicemail number is on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Second, Brianna has a better joke this week than everybody else that submitted any.
No way.
And to the retards that wrote me the jokes, you don't understand the assignment.
Awesome.
All right. You ready?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What's the hardest part about being a pedophile? Fitting in.
Her jokes are good, but the delivery sucks. you need a little more energy. Come on.
What's the hardest part about being a pedophile? Fitting in.
I just flew in from Miami. I'm almost tired.
Take my life, please. Anyway, fucking people do better.
Right. Come on. That was a good joke. Just up the energy a little bit. Come on. Put some fucking effort into it.
No. I want you to understand something. That is still the best joke that I received.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you like not even good enough to even play the runner-up? Or was there even a runner-up?
I didn't even pull it off the fucking voicemail to put it on the board.
That's terrible. Come on.
Okay.
All right.
Got that out of the way. Okay, so I've got a question for you. Do you want to solve racism or hold on, I got to scroll down and remember what it is, what else our options are. Okay, do you want to solve racism or do you want to put an end to fat shaming? I don't know if I told you this. I think I mentioned it in the Dear Flabby that we just recorded.
Okay.
I'm turning over a new leaf. So I'm going to be a power for the minorities in this world.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna use my powers for good.
Oh.
Okay, there's not going to be any more racism on this show.
Okay. Why?
There's not going to, because the blacks can't defend themselves.
Okay.
They're not smart enough.
Oh.
They need my help.
No more racism on this show. You're not going to stand for it.
If their brains were as big as their forehead, they wouldn't need me. But anyway, I digress.
New leaf.
Same tree, new leaf.
Right.
Okay, but I'm going to leave it up to you.
Okay.
Or maybe we do both, but just tell me which one you want to solve first.
I want to solve fat shaming first.
Okay.
Then once we get fat shaming done, 10 or 15 minutes, then we can solve racism.
Okay. I don't know. This might take more than 10 or 15 minutes.
All right.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you what people like me go through. The hatred is honestly intense, Anthony. And I'm going to share with you 35 things non-obese people just can't wrap their head around.
Non-obese. Is that what we're calling regular people now? No, you non-obese motherfucker. Okay.
I don't think I like your attitude.
Oh, all right. I'll try and change it. All right.
Okay, number 1. You're more in danger of poor medical care when you're obese. Physicians will say lose weight in lieu of actual testing, diagnostics, or anything resembling medical care.
Yes. That's the best thing for you. They are helping you. They are trying to help you.
Listen to me.
Okay.
There is no scientific proof that being morbidly obese and putting all that strain on your heart has any impact on longevity.
Impact. We can feel the impact when you walk, dude. Come on.
The body positivity movement has origins in black fat activism and the history. Why are you laughing, sir?
Black fat activism just sounds awesome. If I had a band, I would call it Black Fat Activism.
The body positivity movement has origins in black fat activism and the history of the oppression of bodies, particularly black fat bodies.
Black fat bodies.
That's your opener.
Brought to you by Black Fat Bodies.
I don't feel like you're helping me and fat shaming.
Sorry. I'll try. I'll try harder. Black fat bodies. I can't.
Number 2, we know we're fat. Like, trust me, I know. But losing it is harder to gain. No, losing it is harder than it was to gain. I know I just ate, but my body is screaming that it's starving, like down to the lightheaded, nausea symptoms of not eating all day, even though I just ate an hour ago. Why are you laughing, sir?
You're starving? I don't think you know what the word starving means.
Look, I haven't eaten in an hour. I'm lightheaded. I've got a fat black body, god damn it.
This is amazing. Oh, great. Oh, fat people are so jolly. I love it.
Okay. Number 3, here's something. When you're going about your day-to-day life in your non-obese body, I want you to think about something that we have to struggle with.
Okay.
Chafing.
Is that when your thighs rub together?
It is. Chafing is particularly cruel because it makes you even more likely to avoid walking or exercise, thus ensuring you put on more weight. See, it's circular.
It's circular. It's more cruel. Like the shaping itself is cruel.
Yes.
It's a cruel
But you
world.
don't have to think about that when you're running around in your little biker shorts.
I'm gonna start wearing biker shorts and yoga pants.
Number 4, how much you dread people taking photos of you because it always ruins your day to see yourself in a photo.
This applies to ugly people too. This is shitty.
It's not shitty. It's something that you don't understand.
Because I'm beautiful and skinny?
Yes. So some people might say, Doug, if you don't want to be fat anymore, you could follow Anthony's lead and start watching what you eat and go to the gym. And to that, I say, fuck you, chafing.
You know what's at the gym? Chafing is at the gym.
You know what? I beat chafing.
I said, I can't go to the gym. That's like way too long in between meals. The time at the gym is time I'm not eating.
You know what? If the gym was to install a McDonald's, then I might show up. Number 5, from a woman's perspective, that men don't think you're allowed to say no to them or reject them. There are a lot of men out there who think because you're fat, you're probably lonely and you should be happy with any male attention you get. And that's right.
Yes. Yeah.
I've got nothing.
Yeah,
this one's wrong.
This one's wrong.
Number 6 on the list of things that you people don't have to worry about. Finding clothes that fit and worrying if furniture would support you.
Shouldn't these be 2 separate ones? Those are 2 totally separate things. You worry about those together?
I do. Like anytime I'm walking around, I'm like, I can't fit into that. I wonder if I'd break that.
Wonder if that steel bench would hold me.
Wonder if I can sit on that curb.
So, are how many people do you think are actually concerned or even think about when they die, they're going to have a fork truck and take out the wall of their house to get them out? Like, there's people like that, right? I mean, didn't they make
very,
shows
very
about 'em?
few. Okay.
What point do your legs stop working? Like, how fat do you have to be to where your legs can't support you anymore? You know what I mean? Where you can't literally walk out of your bedroom, or is it just the size of your bedroom door that you're worried about?
No, I think your legs quit working way before the girth gets stuck in the door jamb.
Really? Yeah, that would suck to be a fireman and you got to like bust down somebody's wall and get their fat ass out of there when they die.
Oh, they wouldn't make
Horrible.
it. I did everything I could do.
No.
I sprayed it with water.
But no, when they're dead, I mean, like the paramedics. Like,
yeah, I didn't see anything in there, Chief.
There was no body, no crime.
Okay. So let's say that we're the firemen that show up.
Okay.
And
just you and me?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's an 800-pound person in the bed.
Okay.
And just for the sake of us not being assholes, let's say they've already taken their last breath.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be fair just to let the building burn, hoping that it melts it down to a skeleton so it's easier to carry out? Because you're not going to save anything.
Right.
How much quicker will the fire burn once the grease starts spilling out of them?
It's like a grease fire. We can't put it out.
So spray water on it.
Yeah. So when you die, don't you shit yourself? And if you're 800 pounds, that's a lot of shit that you've been building up, I'm guessing. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily. That's not how it works. I don't think your shits are to scale with your body mass. I think your shits are to scale to what you've consumed last.
No.
So I think it would just be a regular. I don't even think if an 800-pound person shit the bed that you would know. I mean, because it already smells like shit, and then you can't see it. So
right. Do you think it's possible to be 800 pounds and clean?
No.
600 pounds?
How tall?
5'9".
No.
5'11".
No.
500 pounds? 5'11", 500 pounds.
No. Clean for how long? Like just like fresh out of the shower, are they clean at 500 pounds?
Yeah.
Do they have help?
I mean, as much help as a normal person does. Like
So
if they're married or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If you were too fat to shower, would your wife help you?
No.
Well, then no, they don't have any help. Who's going to help them?
Well, maybe they have money to buy a helper. Like they could buy a black person. Scrub my ass.
Scrub my ass.
So a 5'10", 500-pound person.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that they would pass the smell test when they get out of the shower.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a crack or a fold or something you could lift up and
something. So what's the upper limit to where you can be clean?
at 6
5'10",
foot,
5'11". Yeah, 6 foot. I'll go 6 foot. That's fine.
probably like 350, maybe
Really?
375.
Wow. That's not that heavy to be unclean. I mean, all right.
Can I go
Anyways.
to number 7?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Something else you don't think about, Anthony.
Oh, boy.
It is really easy to gain weight over time. You get a sedentary job and you snack occasionally. And in the evening, you might watch TV or read a book instead of going out. So you weigh 3 pounds more than you did at this time last year. No big deal, right? I'll multiply that by 30 years or so, Anthony.
Right. Do you think that that'd be 60 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that this person is 60 pounds overweight? Or maybe a little bit more than that? I can't imagine the person writing this is only 60 pounds overweight.
Also, it's a lot harder to lose weight when you're heavy. That's not true. When I was 25 and thought I had gained a few pounds, I started jogging. Pretty soon, I'd be able to run 2 or 3 miles at a shot. And hey, problem solved. Now, I'm older and heavier, and that means I'm a lot more prone to injury. So I try to work out, and my knees start hurting, or I aggravate an old foot injury, and it gets frustrating. There are workarounds, of course. I can swim, I can lift weights, but it's all harder than when I was young.
But that's not because you're fat. Everything gets harder as you get older. Maybe your brain is fat. Idiot.
Fat brained idiot. Fat black body.
Fat black body is amazing.
I think it's easier to lose weight. No, I know for a fact it's easier to lose weight the heavier you are.
You think so?
100%.
Because you have more to lose or something?
Yeah. As far back as when we worked together, every year or every 8 months or so, either I would put together a weight loss competition or I would be part of one. And every single weight loss competition, I would win it.
Right.
And that was because I had plenty of weight to give, and all I had to do was all I'm doing is making myself look like shit for still being fat. all I had to do was minimize what I was eating and work out.
Crazy. It's crazy that works, isn't it?
But now it's almost impossible. You don't know how hard it is to swim when you float.
You don't know how hard it is when there's nobody challenging you daily.
Yeah. I mean, I've been nothing but honest about all of those things. That even when I did OMAD with Kaya, I wasn't doing it to get healthier. I was doing it because somebody said I couldn't.
Right.
And you don't tell me that I can't.
So okay, so why don't you take that to its natural conclusion and just have somebody tell you how fat you are every day and tell you that you can't lose weight every day. Have somebody hold you accountable.
Shut up.
Just do a weight loss challenge, but instead of like a month, do it for 15 years. Whoever loses the most weight over the next 15 years wins.
Okay. How about this?
Okay.
How about this?
All right.
Bitch.
Bitch.
I challenge you to a weight loss.
No, that's
what
not
I
fair.
thought, you fucking homo.
That's
You
not
pussy
fair.
motherfucker.
It's easier to lose weight when you have more weight to lose.
Yeah, and it's also easier to lose weight when you've got the willpower like I do. That's why you don't want to get involved. You don't want to tangle with me.
Right.
I'll give you a 3-pound head start.
Okay. 3 pounds? No.
What if we do a percentage based, and I give you a 1% bump?
But because I'm already like not close, but I'm already close enough to where I need to be.
God, you're such a fucking homo.
I've only got like, I don't know, 20 some pounds, 25 pounds to go before I'm like where I want to be.
Okay, then let's have a 25-pound weight loss challenge.
Oh, that sounds hard. 25 pounds is a lot. No.
Okay, okay. If you aren't willing to put your mouth where your money is, then you have no right to challenge me.
Keep my money right next to my cock.
You're all talk.
Yes. Well, that's true. I got no bite.
Number 8. You want to keep going with these?
Yeah, sure. For now.
Well, don't forget that we have to leave time to solve racism.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Maybe a couple more.
That for some of us, losing weight is extremely difficult. Some medications can make you excessively hungry. Also, those of us with long-term depression and anxiety issues often use food as a source of comfort. Have you ever thought about that?
Yes, I have. So, how come it's always like, it's my medicine that's making me fat, or I'm big boned, or it's in my genes, or it's never like I'm just a lazy fuck who likes to
because
eat.
there are situations where medicine can change the way your body works and force you to gain weight.
Right.
I mean, that is scientific.
Right. Yeah, I agree. But it's not scientific that all fat people happen to have that same problem. And they all use that excuse.
Okay. How many people have you heard that excuse from?
I don't know. It just sounds like something they'd say. It sounds like something fat people would say. It sounds all garbled and fatty.
When they're holding the chicken leg.
I can make fun of fat people now because I lost a little weight. So I'm good.
I normally wouldn't wish this on anybody, but I am wishing it on you.
Oh, yeah?
I'm wishing the rebound weight gain on you more than you will ever know.
Awesome. Oh, shit.
Number 9, unless you're a medical professional who specialized in weight loss, there's probably nothing you can say to them about their weight that they haven't heard already. You ever think of that?
Lose weight. Does it take a weight loss professional to say that? You should lose some weight. Or you should cut back on your calories and work out a little bit. Does it take a weight loss professional to do that?
So I think you're missing the point of this article. The point of this article is things that you people don't have to think about.
Right, because I'm not fat.
It
So don't be fat, and you won't have to think about them either.
It's not about whether or not somebody's fat. It's about being inclusive and diversity.
And diversity. Diversity of fat. Let's solve racism. Fat people are dumb. Let's solve racism.
Let's get through this last one.
All right.
The guilt that comes when you're seen eating anything at all. Good for you if you're eating a salad, because the only possible reason a fat dude would eat a salad is to lose weight. The existential dread every time you get a random pain in your chest or stitch in your side, I can relate, and think that this could finally be the heart attack.
I think you said that.
The fact that you can go for days or weeks at a time without really feeling bad about being fat, but then all of a sudden one day it's all you can notice about yourself. You ever think of that?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that you can go days without noticing that you're fat.
Oh, you can. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, 100%. I guess if you
100%.
don't leave your house.
You don't need to leave your house to. Oh, okay. I'm going to explain to you how being fat works.
Okay, good.
Your body or your mind plays a trick on you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And like in my case, I experienced this today.
Okay.
I took a shit, and it was the healthiest shit that anybody has ever taken in the history of shitting.
Okay.
Like it was a solid 19 pounds.
Awesome.
And I felt amazing when I was done. Like
okay.
I can finally get to that last hole in my belt. Like things are looking up. This is what's been weighing me down.
Uh-huh.
And then I walk out of the bathroom and I'm washing my hands, and somebody walks in and goes, "You fat fuck." And it all comes rushing back to me.
That's so awesome that you have people trying to help you in the bathroom. You have motivational speakers coming to your bathroom.
Summer fucking sucks. It's too hot anyway, but being fat makes it hotter. And then you get worried that despite having perfectly good, if not over the top hygiene, maybe you're starting to have fat guy smell.
Over the top hygiene. Do you imagine this guy has over the top hygiene?
Okay. We have discussed at length my hygiene. And I think you would probably go so far as to say that my hygiene, I'm talking specifically about having a dedicated wash rag for my ass, is over the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I have never once thought of myself as having over the top hygiene. What I think of is I try to get soap on all the places, and then I try to get the soap off.
You got to get soap on the places and then off the places.
Yes.
And and you're hoping the soap carries away everything as it leaves all the places.
Can you think of anything that would make it? What's the next step above getting soap on all the places and then taking the soap off the places to make it over the top? It's either you're clean or you're not clean.
Yeah, so the next step up would be not only do you get soap on all the places, but you get like some sort of a
Semen?
some sort of semen all over the places.
Okay, then I am over the top in my hygiene.
Some sort of
My belly button is extremely hygienic.
like a loofah, you know what I mean? Like a scratchy thing that exfoliates your skin. You know what I mean? Like you get one of those over all the places to like really scrub the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. That's normal.
Yeah. But that would be the next step after getting soap over all the places, right?
Okay. So
or I guess you have a dedicated wash rag for your face, for your ass, for your balls. You got 8 wash rags for every shower.
That's a little over the top.
Just a little bit.
Okay. So I think we've done our due diligence to stop fat shaming.
Yeah.
I've done everything I can do.
Yes, you have. Oh my God.
Okay. We're going to put an end to fat shaming. Check.
Yes.
Before we end racism, we should get to the article that Bex sent me for this week's Guess the Race.
Yes, let's do that before we end racism.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Father shoots baby with can of mace. Are they black or some other race?
Florida man arrested for attacking his sister with fried chicken during argument.
Awesome. This has got to be a trick.
As we reported, 20-year-old Kanye Adizare Medley was arrested on Monday
It's got to be a trick.
by Clearwater police on a domestic battery charge. He allegedly got into a verbal altercation with his sister, who he lives with, that turned physical in a most unusual way. The police affidavit shows that Medley grabbed a bag of chicken from his sister and began hurling pieces at her during an argument on Sunday. One piece of chicken hit her in the back and left debris on her shoulders.
Aw, debris on her shoulders.
All right.
That black body.
Now, it's up to you.
Does it?
Kanye Adizare Medley.
It disarray. If this isn't a black person, who? Kanye, really? No, this has got to be a joke. Did this come from the Onion?
It did not.
Does it say the sister's name?
The race. No, it does not.
Black. It has to be black.
You have not asked any questions, any yes or no questions. You have 5 and you've used none.
God.
And then you're gonna waste your one guess.
I don't even know what the hell to ask. Like, what kind of chicken was it?
Yes.
Okay. Other than fried. Was it Popeye's chicken?
I don't know. What kind of question is that?
It makes a difference. If it's Popeye's, then we know.
Then we'll say no. It didn't explicitly say Popeyes, so then I'll go with no.
If it didn't explicitly say Popeyes, it wasn't Popeyes. So, why do they got to be yes or no questions? I need to know the racial makeup of Clearwater, Florida. How many blacks live in Clearwater, Florida?
It's Cubans and Jews. And yeah, that's it.
Cubans and Jews. Did she have to go to the hospital?
For chicken debris?
I don't know if it was like 2nd degree burns or
2nd degree black.
My skin's all black and crusty. My elbows are ashy.
Black people debris. Can we hurry up and get through this so we can solve racism?
I need to solve racism. Black. It's black.
Yes, you are correct. It is black.
You're trying to throw me with that one. It was all signs point to black. And you're like, this will get them.
Okay. Now can we solve?
Now let's solve racism.
What I'm going to do is introduce you to 25 everyday phrases unintentionally reflecting white privilege.
Okay. That sounds interesting. Unintentionally.
Are you ready?
Yes, very much so.
So here's things that you shouldn't say.
Okay.
I don't see color.
But what if I don't see color? What do I say? Does it
But
say something that I should say instead of?
When someone says I don't see color, they usually mean well. They usually mean well because they're trying to treat everyone the same. But the thing is, saying this could mean you're ignoring people's unique experiences and challenges they could face because of their color. It's like you're pretending race isn't important when in reality it plays a huge part in how people live their lives, Anthony.
Okay. But I just meant that I was colorblind.
Okay. Number 2, I'm colorblind. Similarly, people often say I'm colorblind to show they're treating everyone equally. Although that's not how it comes across. This phrase can dismiss the challenges that people of certain races face because of their skin color. Anthony.
I was just saying I don't see color.
Instead, try to understand these experiences so everyone feels seen and supported. Diversity is a strength and not something to ignore. Anthony.
If that's one of the worst, my a pet peeve, I guess, when people say diversity is strength. I don't think anybody really believes that. I think that's just something people say.
Why do you think there's so many black people on football teams?
Diversity.
Diversity is strength. Stremph.
It's diversity be strength.
Are you interested in hearing more things you shouldn't say?
Yes, I am.
All lives matter.
Do they? I mean,
okay, so you agree with this person?
I'm asking, do all lives matter?
No, not to me.
Only the black ones.
No, to me, all lives don't matter.
But do black lives matter?
Yes.
What about white lives?
Some of them.
What?
Not the pedophiles.
What about the black pedophiles?
There aren't any. That's not a thing.
Really?
I don't know. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. I don't want to. They've got big noses.
Okay.
Look. We've already said that diversity is strength.
Diversity be strength.
Some people think that they're being fair by saying all lives matter in response to Black Lives Matter. But they could be downplaying the specific struggles that black people face. Just imagine how frustrated you might feel if someone said all pets matter when you're worried about your sick puppy. Of course, all pets matter, but right now it's the puppy that needs the attention that we should be talking about, Anthony.
So black people are like sick dogs? Is that what you're telling me?
Which is exactly how we started the episode out.
Sweet.
They're like sick, stupid dogs that can't fend for themselves. They still live in huts.
Do dogs live in huts?
Oh, we're talking about dogs? Okay, like the conversation we just had, do you mean it?
Do I mean it?
Yeah, do you really think black people are stupid and still live in huts?
Is this a trick question?
No, I'm serious.
I think there are black people who are stupid and live in huts, yes.
No, but what I'm asking is, as a whole, do you think black people are stupid, or are you joking around?
Oh, I'm just joking around.
Okay, it's just a joke. If someone makes a pretty nasty joke, you'll probably hear them say it's just a joke as a defense. Right. Even if it's all good fun, jokes can hurt, especially if they poke fun at someone's race or background. Be careful with how and what we make our jokes about will mean that everyone's in on the laugh instead, Anthony.
Oh, that is so gay. Make sure everyone's in on the laugh. God, you're a homo.
Erwan.
The less people are in on the laugh, the funnier it is. This is stupid.
You know what else pisses off us people of color?
What?
I worked hard for everything I have, and that's something I've heard you say verbatim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have.
I worked hard for everything I have is an absolute classic. Nobody's saying you didn't work hard, but saying this can overlook the head start that you had because of your race. Science shows that white people often, but not always, have better access to good schools or neighborhoods, and it's important to recognize this.
Wait a minute. How do you scientifically study if a white person has better access to schools? That's not science, is it?
Yeah, it's just
How do you
basic
how would
data
you measure
analysis.
that in a lab?
Statistics.
That's not science. Science is like where you mix chemicals and shit.
No, there's different branches of science. Like there's
The
chemicals.
judiciary.
There's science fiction,
Right.
mystery science theater.
Uh-huh.
What do you say if a bunch of black people move into your neighborhood?
like as they're moving in, what do I say?
Yeah.
Like, huh. You say there goes the neighborhood?
Yeah. Or this neighborhood has really gone downhill. Some
Oh,
people
yeah.
will say this neighborhood has really gone downhill after people of color move in. And it sounds like they're blaming the new residents for how the area has changed.
Yeah,
but
we
honestly, but honestly, neighborhoods change for a bunch of reasons, like the economy or local policies, and it's not just because of the black people that live there. Like that, somebody actually wrote that. Think about it, somebody wrote that. Like, it's not just because the black people moved in that your fucking shit's getting stolen out of your garage.
The economy is why your bike got stolen.
It's the policies.
It's the local policies.
Here's one that I've heard you say.
Oh boy.
I'm not privileged. I grew up poor.
Uh-huh.
This is a phrase that people use when they're trying to show that since they had economic problems, they can't have any privileges because of their race.
Mhm.
But white privilege isn't always about money because it can also involve getting treated better by cops or clerks than those who aren't white. And that's something you need to think about.
Okay. I didn't have any money, so I wasn't shopping at stores, so the clerks didn't know me. I didn't commit crimes, so I never got arrested, so I didn't have to deal with the cops.
Oh, we're going to get to that.
My bad.
Have you ever had a so in all seriousness, this is not in any way me trying to crowbar in the next one into our conversation like I've done in the last 4.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been surprised, like a black person gets up and speaks and you thought something like, oh, they're so well spoken. Like, have you?
But but I almost got fired for telling somebody they should talk right.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about that, but so you've never heard a black person like get up and like say synergy and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
And it didn't surprise you at all that he didn't get up there like, what up, dog?
Where the bitches at? Yeah, yes, it does. And they always have really like feminine voices when they do that too. It's never the deep voice ones.
In theory, telling a person of color you speak so well should be a compliment, but for some people, it's more of an insult. They might think you sound surprised that someone of a different race speaks so clearly or correctly, and that's pretty demeaning.
Mhm.
Perhaps try complimenting what they said instead of how they said it.
Perhaps try learning how to speak right, you dummy. Jeez. Why is it on me to learn everything? Learn how to speak right, and I won't be surprised when you speak right.
Lots of people say, I have black friends to show how they're not racially biased. Do you?
No, I would never say that.
I would never claim a fucking black. Are you out of your fucking mind? You think I want the police pulling me over?
I swear I don't do drugs, officer.
Okay, here's something you're not supposed to say.
All right.
I want to switch this up.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what you're not supposed to say, and I want you to tell me why you think why you're not supposed to say it.
Okay.
There's only one race, the human race.
Why am I not supposed to say that?
Yeah, because it's showing your white privilege.
Right. So doesn't it go back to like being colorblind or whatever?
Which you're not supposed to say that either.
Right. Isn't this like the same thing? Don't say colorblind. Don't say you don't see color, and don't say human race or something.
Okay. So I think our takeaway from this so far is you don't say that you don't see color, and don't acknowledge that the races act differently.
Right.
Fucking being anti-racist, it's hard.
It's sucks. It's no fun.
There's only one race. The human race sounds pretty inclusive. It can ignore the real and important differences in how some colored people are treated because of their race. We should celebrate diversity and recognize inequalities at the same time. How do you celebrate diversity? Like, how do you have a diversity party?
Lots of black people in this room. What do we do?
I'm not eating a chitlin cake.
How do you celebrate diversity?
Yay!
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know, like, it would be awkward for me to celebrate diversity.
Let's not focus on race.
Okay, I'm in.
No.
Oh, that's what we're not supposed to say. Damn it. I had it backwards. Why? So if we're not supposed to focus on race.
No, we're not supposed to say, let's not focus on race.
Oh, so we're supposed to focus on race.
Yes.
Because diversity is our strength? Am I getting it right?
You are.
Yes. Awesome. So by focusing on race, we are acknowledging that diversity is our strength?
You could be a writer. Okay.
Yes.
But you could not be a game show contestant because you haven't answered the fucking question. Why am I not supposed to say, let's not focus on race? Diversity is our strength.
Yeah. I don't know. Because if we focus on race, then we'll notice that white people commit most of the crimes.
No, listen to me.
I can't figure it out.
But it's you're not even attempting to answer the question.
All right.
You're a black person.
Right. Okay.
I come up to you and say, hey, let's not focus on race. Why do you get mad?
So, because you're trying to like squash my culture or whatever by not focusing on my race and you're not acknowledging my struggles.
This phrase can silence important conversations about discrimination and inequality.
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
No, of course not. Diversity is our strength.
Yes. Talking about race doesn't have to mean you're causing conflict as long as you do it the right way, Anthony.
Cool. If that's the case, we're talking about race right now, so we're doing the right thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think so. Yeah. I mean, the whole point of this is to solve racism.
Right.
Because they can't do it themselves. Everyone can succeed if they work hard enough.
Wait, that's a bad thing?
That you're not. These are all things you're not supposed to say.
Fuck.
We're like 16 in, and you still haven't got the concept of this.
No, because it's all so stupid. Don't work hard. That's what you're telling. Don't. Anybody can achieve things if they don't work hard. No, I think it's better to teach your kids that they can't ever achieve anything and they're always going to be held down.
What
You
you're
dumb
doing?
fucks.
No, what you're doing is minimizing the barricades and the struggles and the hurdles that black people have to fight through every goddamn day. And just by saying they're not working hard enough, you're not working hard enough to remove the fucking hurdles, Anthony.
Why is it my job to clean up
We've
the
got to
hurdles?
recognize these obstacles and create a fair playing game. Next page.
I didn't put up the hurdles. Why
But
should
you
I
have
take them
to-
down?
Because that's the whole point of what we're doing here. That's the whole point of what we're doing here.
Cleaning up
That
somebody
is the
else's
whole
mess?
point of what we're doing here.
One more time.
Your white privilege has got you wearing blinders to the fucking hurdles. And you just get to walk right past them, and you're okay with black people being stuck at the hurdles
Why can't they walk past them?
because they're black.
Oh.
They don't walk around them. They just wait for somebody to move them, and it's up to you to move them.
All these black people are just lined up waiting for me to move this hurdle for them. And I just keep on walking like an asshole. This fucking white boy ain't going to move this hurdle for me.
But you have the only machine that can move the hurdle.
My arms. Black people don't have arms?
No, that's a good way to look at it. That is a great way to look at it.
All right.
That's what white privilege is, arms. And black people don't have arms.
Their arms are full of your bike. They can't be moving hurdles and stealing your bike. Come on.
I think you're getting it. I think you understand what it is that we're here to do.
Right.
We have to acknowledge the fact that black people are dumb and they have no arms and they need our help.
So should we steal our own bikes for them?
No,
Let's start a bike
No.
delivery service.
no, we should buy them bikes. So to take that analogy out further, yes, that's what we should do.
So, okay. So every time I buy a bike, I should buy 2 bikes.
Yeah, you
One-
should treat
one
it
for-
like that. Treat it like that shoe company. Like, the shoe company.
Yeah.
Like they get it.
Shoot. Yeah. We should start a bike company and that should be our goal. One bike for a black person for every bike you buy. That's genius.
Right.
Damn it. That's a genius idea.
I don't want to make bikes. Can we do it? Can we do it with our candy company? Can we say that from this point forward, every bag of candy you buy, a black person gets a free diabetes bag?
Diabetes bag? No. I don't want to give away free candy.
But you'll give away a bike?
Yeah.
Our markup is incredibly high. We can afford to give away a bag of candy.
But it's funnier if we give black people bikes. Do black people steal candy? Are they known for that? No, they're known for stealing bikes and being good at sports.
Okay, okay. So remember for those watching live, use hashtag candy to get entered into the drawing where we're going to give away a free bag of candy.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're going to do is every 500 bags of candy we sell,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to buy a bike for a black baby.
Why does it have to be a baby?
You don't think that sounds funny?
Yeah, but black babies don't steal bikes.
No. And we're going to get them while they're young. Like they'll never have to experience the
Not having a bike, so they got to steal one.
Yeah. I think we should honestly commit to that. Every 500 bags of candy that we sell, we buy a black baby a bike, baby.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
I mean, it can be from a yard sale or something. We're not.
Oh, yeah, it would. We're not buying them anything nice.
Okay.
Mhm.
So how do we sign up? How do we figure out which black baby gets the bike? Like, I'm not going to any of their neighborhoods.
No. No. All right. How about this? We buy a bike from a yard sale for every 500 bags we sell, and we leave it out in our yard. For the first black person that steals it, it's theirs.
Yes. Dear, and then we'll put a note on it that says, "Dear black person, this bike has been donated by Arizona Bay Candy."
I love it. Dear black person. How did they know I was going to be black?
Why is there no White History Month?
So every month is White History Month. So you're not supposed to say that because it minimizes Black History Month or Black struggles or something.
See, you got that one right.
Yes.
I mean, your words were a little off.
Close enough.
What about saying racism isn't something that happens here?
Where's here?
Here,
Like in America?
wherever you are.
Oh, it's not. We don't allow that in our house.
No, you don't allow black people in your house.
Right. Yeah. We don't allow that in our house. There's no racism here. It's the easiest way to keep out the racism. Diversity is our strength.
Why do they have to make everything about race?
Is this from the list or are you just asking me? So I think they have to make everything about race because, wait, I'm trying to think of why you're not supposed to say that. I don't know.
It can be frustrating hearing about racial issues every day.
Mhm.
But you know what feels worse?
Being black.
Being black. You are correct.
That's so awesome.
Having to live with them, which is why saying, why do they have to make everything about race, isn't exactly the best thing. People aren't always trying to make every conversation a race one, but they're trying to let everyone understand what they're going through, Anthony.
Okay. It helps me understand what you're going through. I'm the one that doesn't have a bike anymore, but at least I can understand what you're going through.
Oh, okay. This one's going to be hard for you to figure out. Why are you not supposed to call some place a safe place?
Why shouldn't you call someplace a safe place?
Yeah, by saying this is a safe space.
Oh. Because there are no safe spaces for black people?
Oh, that's a good guess. I don't know. I'll have to read. Describing a place as being a safe area can sometimes have some unwelcome racial undertones to it, because you might be suggesting that people of a certain color make a neighborhood dangerous. Oh, no. So it's just by saying this is a safe area. Like,
Yeah, now I understand.
yeah, that's what it means. There's no black people that live there. That everybody knows that.
Yeah, if you're looking to move somewhere, do you check the like racial statistics of
First
the
thing
area?
I do, like first thing.
Yeah, that's racist.
Okay. I also like my stuff.
Right.
Okay. So this would be an interesting exercise.
All right.
So, I'm currently staying in Tulsa,
Uh-huh.
and I come here every week, and I am in a neighborhood that would never be considered a safe space or a safe place.
Okay.
It is in North Tulsa.
Okay.
You don't know anything about that, but that means something to people that know about Tulsa.
Okay.
All right. When I drive to work, it is not uncommon for me to drive by, just outside the window, looking across the street, there is a car sitting on its rims.
Mm.
I don't even know how that happens. Like, there's no tires,
Uh-huh.
but there is rims still like lug nutted to the car.
And it's
Just
just
no
sitting
tires.
on the ground.
Yes.
Did they cut them off?
I
How
don't
the
know.
fuck do you even do that?
And then just past that, there is a full living room set sitting out in the yard. And it's not out there for trash. There's people that sit in there when it dries out from all this rain. They just have a living room set outside.
It's not like wicker or anything. It's just like a regular couch.
Yes, it's just a regular living room set, like a little end table and a lamp. And
No. That is awesome.
and
That
it's
is-
not the only one in the neighborhood.
That is culture. That is awesome.
It is, I would say, once every 2 weeks, I hear a gunshot.
Really? Oh my God. Do you see on the news like people getting murdered?
It's every day.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I think Tulsa is number 8 in the nation.
Jesus Christ.
Also, oddly enough, just pure coincidence, black.
Is it like 98% black?
It feels like it. Oh, I guess I didn't want to work anymore anyway. Whatever.
What? You're not allowed to say that it feels black?
It's the same conversation that got me fired from the same place last time. Acknowledging the fact that there's black people in Tulsa and they're rude and they shoot guns. Like, listen, you fuckers at work, you know this is true. You see them. You hear the gunshots.
See them. Dude. Huh.
I promise you, right now, we put on the news for Tulsa,
Mhm.
there would be a white newscaster with a picture of a black person, and it's either the black person that got shot or the black person that did the shooting. Every fucking newscast, that's all it is.
So this sounds like your white privilege talking to me. You're so privileged that you don't have to be there in this situation that you're explaining that you're living in because you're so privileged.
We all bleed the same blood.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Is it not true that we bleed the same blood?
Technically, it is true, Anthony. I'm glad
Okay.
you brought that up. But this
Okay.
phrase ignores how every person's experience is different, especially when it comes to race. Let's try to create a community that understands and appreciates everyone's background while recognizing the things that join us. That's the human way to be, Anthony.
The fuck does that have to do with bleeding?
Can
They
you?
didn't
Can
say
you-
anything about being cut at all.
Okay, question. Do you believe, and this isn't me trying my normal racial humor, this is a serious question.
Okay.
Do you think that black people were bred to be bigger? Bigger with a B.
Yeah, I think that, yes, duh.
Okay, so is that why do you think that when you walk, like the average black man is bigger and stronger than the average white man? Do you think that's a fair statement?
I think so. Well, no. Are you asking me if I think that that they are bigger? Is that what you're asking me?
I thought that was.
Okay.
I thought that's exactly what I asked.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm confused.
Mhm.
You're telling me for generations you think black people were bred to be bigger and
Mhm.
stronger,
Mhm.
but now generations later,
Mhm.
they're not bigger and stronger than white people. How can you think that?
You don't think if I start breeding people right now for a certain trait, and then that trait happens, and then I stop breeding people for that trait, you don't think that trait goes away?
Not in 2 generations, which is when slavery was. No, I don't.
Slavery wasn't 2 generations ago.
It was 400
No.
years, and I got 400 tears for 400 peers.
No, I don't believe you.
It ended
Wait.
in
400 years isn't 2 generations.
it's 4 generations.
Okay.
So yeah, you breed somebody for 400 generations, and they're going to get bigger with a B.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, I think if I was to look it up, I think it's common sense that the average black man is taller than the average white man. That goes without saying.
Oh, taller. Okay, yeah, sure. I was thinking like bigger, like muscular bigger.
Yeah, more muscular.
No, I don't agree with that.
They have an extra muscle.
I don't think they do.
They do. That one basketball guy got in trouble for talking about it. I'm not making this up.
You lost me. They have an extra muscle, like to clench their butthole tighter or something?
No, it's like in their leg. That's why they can jump higher.
I don't. I've never heard this. This is insanity.
Black people, extra muscle. African Americans have about 5 to 8% more muscle mass than Caucasians, which applies to both men and women and persists from childhood to old age. This difference is based on a total body potassium assessment. Black people also have greater lean body density than white people and an extra muscle.
Huh. So then, doesn't that mean that we should not let them play in professional sports? That's not fair.
Do African
They
Americans...
have an advantage.
Okay, so this is going to prove me wrong. Apparently, black people don't have an extra muscle.
Okay.
Do African Americans really have an extra muscle in their leg? African Americans? I don't know if you're struggling to be politically correct or if you're wildly ignorant about evolution and physiology. There are some broad physiological differences between black people and white people. On average, black people have more melanin, for example. But those differences have not risen in the few generations since the transatlantic slave traffic began. So there's no extra muscle. But if there were, it would be something that occurred more frequently in people of recent African descent and would not be isolated to a small population of black people in North America.
How would you possibly know that? If they had an extra muscle, it would be the ones from Africa, not the ones in America. How would you possibly know? How can you make that statement?
Okay, you know as well as I do. When somebody says African American,
Yeah,
it's all black people across the world. It's not just the ones that live here.
right.
It's
Yeah.
because we can't use other words anymore. And to be as correct as possible, everybody's African American, even if you're
Isn't
Russia.
it weird? Isn't it weird that we call them African Americans? I mean, just random black people, and you say, "Oh, the African American guy." Like, dude, I'm from fucking like Jamaica, or I'm like my family came here from Jamaica 6 months ago, or what? You know what I mean? Like,
Right, but I believe that all generated from because it used to be colored people, and then somebody, I don't know who it was, if it was white or black, decided that they didn't want to be called colored people anymore, and that's when like African Pride started and Public Enemy and
and Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah, UNITY. That was good. Yeah.
Yes, UNITY. And when all that started, they said like the rest of the black people decided that they wanted to get some of the Queen Latifah bump, so they also became African Americans.
Just the regular Africans became African Americans. So if you're like from South Africa and you're white, can you say that you're African American? Like, don't people say that
Elon Musk?
Yeah, they say he's African American.
Yeah,
that seems like cheating to me. Do you think he gets scholarships and all that kind of shit for being African American?
So I don't care. Going on with the conversation, I think that they started. Black people wanted to be called African American because they were trying to differentiate themselves and stand, like with their fist at the Olympics and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it turned from that into wanting to be called black because I'm black and I'm proud sounds better than I'm African American and I'm proud. There's too many fucking syllables. It doesn't flow.
Right. They're all about the flow.
Them black people.
So when did they start going back from colored people to black back to people of color? That's pretty recent, right?
Are they? Oh, I guess they are back to people of color.
Yeah. I think now they moved on to like BIPOC, right?
No, that's for bisexual people of color. That's only a specific group of them.
I don't think it is. I think it's BIPOC stands for Black Indigenous People of Color.
Yeah, but they're also gay.
Well, I mean, yes.
Are we done?
Bye. Oh, wait, we got more to do. We solved racism. Let's do something else.
Okay.
We get bored with everything. I think both of us have ADHD or something. Just get bored with it.
We'll do this one.
Okay.
Boy shot dead by police in bathroom after threatening to harm himself.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll wrap that up.
We're not going to let you hurt yourself.
A sheriff's deputy shot and killed a 17-year-old boy with mental health issues after he armed himself with a knife and locked himself inside a bathroom. Okay, so I believe that this story is meant to make you hate cops and feel sorry for unprotected crazy people.
Yeah, obviously.
The teen was being transferred from a hospital where he had been treated after cutting himself to a mental health facility when he escaped on Tuesday. San Bernardino County Sheriff, somebody said. The boy, a foster youth who lives in Hesperia, later showed up at a home in Victorville where his sister lives in foster care. Someone at the home called deputies to come arrest him, Dykus said, because he had caused trouble there before. The teen, who had a knife, locked himself in a bathroom. Deputies tried to get him to come out for about half an hour, according to the sheriff. But when the boy threatened to harm himself, deputies kicked the door in and tried to apprehend him. A video shows the encounter with the teen holding a knife. The Riverside Press Enterprise reported deputies pepper sprayed him, and one deputy's hand was sliced by the knife. The teen was backed into a bathtub where he was shot. He was pronounced dead at the hospital.
So far, so good.
So it wasn't. He stabbed a cop.
Right. Yeah. So it wasn't, I'm going to kill myself. Bam, bam, bam. It was, I'm going to stab this cop. And bam, bam, bam. But was he black?
I don't think so. I don't know. There's no picture of a little black boy on here. So no, I think he had to have been white. If he was black, it would have said cops shoot black, unarmed black kid.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're right about that.
Technically, he wasn't holding the knife when we took this picture of his body.
Right. Yeah. He was unarmed after they shot him.
Okay.
Jesus. Why? So how long do you think that's going to go on for? Because for a long time, every headline was about how bad black people were and black people commit crimes, and all the mugshots were black mugshots, and they really, really were pushing blacks commit crimes on the news. You know what I mean? Like throughout the 80s and everything, and into the 90s, I guess. Now it's completely the opposite. Like if a black person commits a crime, they'll go out of their way to not mention race. And if a white person commits a crime, it's all white people crime. All like, how long? When do we switch back or switch to Mexicans or what? You know what I mean? Like, what's the?
Well, I think
next
they're.
phase?
I think they've started the next phase, which is Indians.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. There's so many stories about Indians lately. It's crazy how it all happens at once. Somebody sent me a video of Indians eating cow shit.
You think Indians are the new black?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they could ever. No, they're just more annoying than anything else. I mean, and if you're not a woman, you're not going to get raped. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like they're annoying and they don't rape men. So I don't really care.
They're fine. Just fucking let them eat their curry. Who gives a fuck?
Right? Exactly.
All right. You want to do some super chats?
Sure.
All right.
All right. You sound like it's just a chore. All right.
No, I enjoy doing the super chats, and I
Me
appreciate
too.
them more than anybody could ever know. Oh no, let's do our drawing first.
Okay.
One more go at it. Hashtag candy.
Yep.
And then I'm getting ready to do the drawing right now. Okay.
Yep.
So I need you to read the names as they go by.
All right. While we're doing the drawing, go to ArizonaBayCandy.com, buy some candy in case you don't win.
No,
Yes.
no. You were close, but you were wrong.
All right.
If you care about us and you want us to succeed,
Mhm.
while we're setting up for this drawing, go buy some candy in the hopes that you win, and you can save me from having to pay for the fucking shipping on sending out this free bag of candy.
Perfect.
All right. You ready?
Just perfect. Yes.
Give away another bag of candy to these ungrateful bastards. All right. I need you to read the names.
All right.
Shit. I didn't put it on the screen. I just did the drawing.
I was waiting.
Okay. So unfortunately for Tim the Tom Man, he won, but it wasn't presented. So you know what? I'm going to send him one anyway,
Okay.
I guess.
All right. All right. But we're
But I
want
want to do it
for real.
Yeah, I want to do a drawing where it's on the screen.
All right.
If only we had somebody.
All right.
Okay, do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for the drawing?
Yes.
Okay, I need a drum roll from you,
Mhm.
and I need you to read the names. Go.
All right. Blah, 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 blah. Jay, Jack, Victor, Jew, titties, QQ, Clifton, Douglas, ham sandwich, Nick, Clay, Charlie, Victor. Hey. Hey.
Hatif,
No, hey.
send me a message. Doug.who'srightpodcast@gmail.com. And I will respond back and get your address
Hey.
and get you a bag of candy sent out.
Yay.
Thank you to everybody that. Why am I thanking them for all they did is type the word in the fucking chat? Fuck them.
Tried to get free candy. They tried to steal from you.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes.
I think I feel like rape today.
Marnus. Doug, are you mad at me? I love her you with a frowny face.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marnus. Who the fuck is Marnus?
I don't know. She loves you though.
I
Gets
don't
me
jack
off every time.
I don't jack my dick doing this because I am not a sicko. The technique is when I am giving my 6-year-old daughter a bath,
Oh God.
I have to clean her because she is disabled. My wife says I need to do this. Anyway, the technique is to have her in a swimsuit. Since I am a guy, I make her wear one because I don't care about seeing her privates. I then hold her head underwater for 10 seconds.
So far, so good.
I always tell her to hold her breath, and then after she breathes in air, I push her head down and count to 10 real slow. We do this 3 times per bath session. Thursdays and Saturdays are my turn. I get a little excited seeing her squirm a little bit. Typically around 8-second mark, she does this. Life was so much easier without children. It makes me hard on what the days of the past was like 12 years ago when I didn't have fucking mouths to feed. Am I a bad parent? Sometimes she likes to play this game, but other times she doesn't. I do respect her by making her wear a swimsuit.
Jesus.
No, I don't think you're a bad parent at all. I think that's awesome.
That was a long one. buy anal ham sandwich. Super sticker. That sticker is super.
Thank you for the super sticker.
Gobble me and swallow me, drip down the side of me. Quick, jump out before you let it get inside of me. I'll tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm about to be. I'll run down on him for an asterisk running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a car while you ride that dick.
EP. Who's right is down with the kids.
Thank you, EP.
That was some creepy shit, dude.
You really ain't never got to fuck with him for a thing. He already made up his mind before he came. I'll get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy.
Daily Dabber. Solve fat shaming. You mean do it more? No.
Absolutely. I mean, no.
No, we solved it. No more racism, no more fat shaming.
I don't feel like we did a good enough job on racism. I think we're gonna have to
again.
I think we're gonna have to tack it again next week.
Hey, Dougie Wuggy. How about that?
Was that it? EP. Hell yeah, man. More super chats. It sounded like there was more noise.
No, it's I'm in the ghetto. I think they're doing a fucking tractor pull outside.
Oh, thanks, EP.
That's it. I don't,
Casually mental. Yesterday's bonus was a lukewarm gangbanger. Thank you.
yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
Well, there's a reason why we didn't say, hey, go check out our bonus. We recorded a bonus yesterday and it's an episode. This is one of the few most times I think the episode is bad and people say that it's good. This is one of the times that I thought the episode was average and people say it's dog shit. Like
nobody liked it.
The only feedback that really sticks out is I think it was called "This is blatant homosexuality." It had nothing to do with any of it. No gay shit at all.
No.
Like we had an actual gay person on who get paid to get fucked in the ass, and people loved him. We have another guy come on and try to explain to us why birds aren't real, and he's gay.
Yeah. Doug, you look great. I listened to every episode, but I haven't tuned in live in a while. You don't even look fat. Major progress or camera trickery. It's major camera trickery.
Yeah, I love him. I love imagining Doug on his knees scrubbing some dude's feces.
Okay, fat. Thanks, Kay.
I picked one of my turds up out of the toilet bowl.
Is Doug short for Douglas? No, it's long for duh. Duh.
That's fucking funny.
That is funny.
Hello there, Anthony. How'd it do? I'm gonna fuck your wife.
That's uncalled for.
Gaming Machine 8. Kevin Curley. I thought we solved racism.
Well, it's poking its ugly head up again.
Thank you, Gaming Machine 8. Thank you, Kevin Curley.
Hey, Dougie Wuggy. How about that?
How about that? Gaming Machine 8. Bing bong bing. Bing bong. Bing bong. Thank you, Gaming Machine 8. Bing bong to you too, buddy.
No olvides ir a Who's Right Podcast.com/Patreon. ¡Arriba, arriba!
Daily Dabber. When the exercise kills Dorg, is that weight loss? Yes.
Da 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 do da 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 do da da do da.
Rector Hole. I love Undertime Slopper.
Me too.
I don't know what that means.
That's pretend like you do. Pretend like you're one of the kids.
Kevin Curley.
Like can you think of a better way to squeeze money out of these people than to pretend that we can understand what the fuck it is they're talking about?
Oh, you mean like Undertime Slopper?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's no pretending. I'm all about the Undertime Slopper.
Right. You get it.
Wowza, Shazammy whammy. That was an awfully good joke.
Jack. Tone, you great too. Loser? Loser. Thanks, loser. Kevin Curley. It's all over the place.
I hope you're visiting who'srightpodcast.com/Patreon.
Kay? Black. Thanks, Kay. Black to you too.
Caw, caw.
Sigh. Thanks, Sigh.
Thanks, Si. Appreciate it.
Bing.
Okay. What the Sigma? I don't get it. Kevin Curley.
No, you don't. You never say I don't get it. You've got to pretend to play along.
Yeah, sorry.
You keep them coming.
Oh, yeah. What the Sigma? What the Sigma?
What the Sigma is right, Kay.
Yeah.
Holy shit, a super chat.
Gaming Machine 8. My mom just had a baby and named him Bo. Is he going to get bullied?
No.
Oh.
Bo is a man's name.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean,
It depends. If it's spelt B-O, then he's going to be a bad motherfucker.
okay.
If it's B-E-A-U, then yes, he's going to be bullied.
Oh, that's
'Cause
French.
That's like
French.
Bo. Bo. Come here, Bo.
That's like Bo. Like Bo-mo, you homo.
Shit, yeah, man. More super chats.
Tim the Tom Man. Your mom just had a baby? Yep. Yeah. Yes, she did. Gaming Machine 8, 3 years ago. Tell us more about it.
Please tell us all about Bo. There's nothing I care more about in this very moment than Bo.
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 Bo. Loser? Loser?
Thanks, loser.
Loser? Doof Warrior. Doug is Martin Burger King Jr.
That's funny, Doof.
Oh,
But
Martin Burger
The previous
King
super
Jr.
chatter said I look skinny, so fuck you, doesn't apply. I like Martin Burger King Jr. That is a funny name.
Martin Burger King Jr. Boulevard. Is that where you live?
Hadouken!
Tim the Tom Man. That was a funny chat, Doof Warrior. Everybody else should tell him how funny it was too. Oh, thanks, Tim the Tom Man.
Oh, fuck yeah, more money.
Tim the Tom Man. That makes sense, Mr. Machine 8. Oh, yep. I agree.
Super. Super.
Gaming Machine 8. Shout out to all the homies in the chat. You guys really make the show what it is. Coo. Tim the Tom, Slowboy Racer, Amber, Jay-Z, my neighbors, my mom, my 2 dogs, Flap, Jack, Ghost, EXE, Betty White, Kevin Curley.
Kevin Curley.
Thank you, Amber and Kevin Curley. Thank you, Gaming Machine 8.
Hoka, hey, come on down to the Who's Right podcast.
Daily Dabber. I took out installment payment on Arizona. Hashtag, I took out installment payments on Arizona Bay. Gimme. You almost got it. You almost won. Next time.
Chat.
Ghost EXE. I learned so much today. Diversity be our strength.
We did a pretty good job at solving racism, I think.
We really did.
I mean, I thought we solved racism when we gave Delvin Cox that check for $2.30 or whatever.
This one right here. It's been sitting here ever since. It's so much fucking junk on here. I have a check for Delvin Cox just sitting on my fucking desk for choking out racism.
Ooga booga.
Moto Len. Charlie from work.
Thank you, Moto Len.
Thank you, Charlie from work.
Motherfucking super chat.
K. Can I be the official landscaper of Who's Rights? Are you Mexican? K doesn't sound like a Mexican name.
What does the official landscaper of Who's Right get? Should we? No, I got an idea.
All right.
We make a T-shirt that says
Yes.
I'm the official, and then it's just a line where you can write in whatever it is, like I'm the official landscaper of Who's Right, or
Yeah.
I'm the official dishwasher.
I like it. There's got to be a way where you can, like, we put up 100 different designs and you just pick one so you don't have to write it yourself.
Did I even tell you that I put up underwear for Teasy on the website?
Yeah, you sent me a picture of them.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, no, and I'm mad about it.
I want to make sure I'm keeping you in the loop on all things Who's Right.
Uh-huh. I appreciate that.
God damn it. Just sign up to the fucking Patreon.
Yeah. EP, I just bought an oscillating multi-tool for $45. Is it like a Leatherman that rotates?
No. So it's like a
Dremel.
No, a Dremel spins and removes material. An oscillating multi-tool has like teeth that just vibrate, so like you can cut through steel, but you could also just put your hands on the teeth and it don't cut you. Like if you wanted to shear a bolt and be flush with the plane,
Yeah.
then you could just use that and just
Never heard of such a thing.
ask your wife. She's probably got one in her toolkit.
All right, I'll ask her.
Salam alaikum, alaikum salam.
I don't know why that's on there. Taking it off.
Gaming Machine 8. The wife wants to know why Dorg no wear flannels. Stripper Amber's questioning your clothes now.
Nobody's interested in my collared orange shirt.
Black. 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 Black.
Okay. Dorg, Daily Dabber. Dorg is a 500th generation breeder. Mass is power.
Right. Mass is our power. Thank you, Daily Dabber.
Oh, shit.
Bing, bing, bing.
Jack, diversity is our Stremph.
Jack gets it.
Yeah, Jack gets it.
Anthony, shut the fuck up! There's a super chat!
Andrew Big White. I'm 27 and clearly starting to go bald. When do I razor shave my head to fully embrace my inevitable baldness? How do I maintain that baldness? Why are people so obsessed with hair? I don't get it.
Oh, because going bald is embarrassing.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going bald, so I don't know. I've got a full head of hair under this shaved head.
I'm not going bald, so I don't know.
No, because
I don't get it.
Okay, so the problem, my opinion. All right, the problem isn't going bald. The problem is styling your hair in a way that you try covering up that you're going bald.
Yeah, that's annoying.
So, like an old person that has like the toilet seat hair thing, there's nothing wrong with that. Like it just okay. That looks like a person.
It's what you look like.
But the people that have like the bald spot in back and then they grow their hair long and then try to do the comb over thing,
so stupid.
It looks fucking ridiculous.
Right.
So either own it, and shaving it off is just going to make you look like somebody who is embarrassed to be bald. Like I was shaving my head since I was 21, I think 22, something like that. And I wasn't going bald then. Now when I let it go out, it just
you're like, son of a bitch, I'm going bald.
I think that if I let it grow out, I think it would be gray, like gray and bald.
Yeah.
I mean,
should.
I'm starting to get a little bit gray in my beard. I don't know if you can see it through the camera.
Me too. So you should. What would it take for you to grow out your hair? What can these people do to get you to grow out your hair?
Fuck off. That's what they can do.
There's nothing you would do.
No.
Really?
It doesn't fit my aesthetic.
Gay. Anybody that has an aesthetic is gay. Come on.
Okay, what would it take for you to shave half your beard?
And just leave half of it shaved?
Yeah.
For how long?
30 days.
I don't know. I would do it.
Okay.
I mean,
you shave your here's the deal.
All right.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
You shave half your beard, and you have to keep it clean shaved, one half, and I'm talking mustache as well. And as long as you keep that, I'll let my hair grow up.
I don't believe you.
I don't care. I'm telling you.
No, because I know what'll happen. I'll miss a day of shaving, and you'll be like, nope, didn't keep it shaved like you said you were gonna. You'll get it on a technicality.
You think I fucking look at you close enough to know that you miss a day of shaving?
Yeah, if you're having to grow your hair out, yes. Yes, I do think that. I think you would go back and watch the show frame by frame to make sure.
Just say you're scared. You're all talk.
Right. I am scared. I am all talk.
Then just say that.
I'm not shaving half my fucking beard. Are you kidding me? And I don't even get any money out of it.
Jack! Put the cheeseburger down! There's a super chat!
This 4 ACO DMT is really kicking in. What the hell is ACO DMT? Is that like
it's what we do now, man. Me and the rest of the kids.
Oh, yeah. You and the kids.
We
doing drugs together.
Hang out and do ACO 4 divot.
Cool.
Drinking Hennessy.
You and the kids doing drugs to each other.
Just last night I injected 4 ACO DMTs.
Cool.
Smoked them all.
Smoked them all. All right.
How the hell you gonna oot snoops in the fucking line drootle noops if you ain't got no poople snoops?
Doof Warrior. Bipack. Isn't that Tupac if he was gay? No, it's not.
Hey, cousin. Looks like we got ourselves a super chat. Hope she got some whiskey with it.
Daily Dabber, Fripple Frapple, Cheeseburg Fur.
Fuck, here we go again.
Hashtag candy.
Thank you, Daily Dabber.
You're so fucking retarded.
Thank you.
Gaming Machine 8. Babby. Thank you, Stripper Amber.
You're so fat that you're a dyke.
So stupid. What does that even mean?
Oh, that's like two slurs in one. You fat dyke. Jesus. That's crossed the line.
3 bits. My girlfriend looks Mexican but is Japanese. What the fuck do I do?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Bukaki.
No, that's a given, but that doesn't solve his problem.
What's the problem? Like she looks like she should be doing lawn work, but she's having sex instead?
No, you don't want to walk around with somebody who looks Mexican and then isn't Mexican enough to back it up.
She should only Mexican enough to back it up. Only speak Japanese. That's what she should do. Only speak Japanese. And anytime there's anybody near her, talk. So everybody knows she's not Mexican.
You should have her walk around in a karate stance.
Right. In one of those gi things that they wear.
Sing Tao Bendu Hua.
Yes, that too.
So everything's Ryan Long comedy, and I got a whole.
Yes, it is. Flesh tube. Doug, bald. Anthony, semi-bald.
Right.
I'm getting there.
It's all right.
I know. It'll be just fine.
Oops.
What? Andrew Big White. I'm mortified, really, but maybe I can look like Doug.
Okay. Oh, this is the shaved head guy.
Yeah, this is the shaved head guy. Why would you be mortified? It's worse if you just let it go and try to pretend like you're not going bald. Everything is better if you lean into it. Trust me.
Get a face tattoo. Nobody will notice that you're going bald.
No, get your hair tattooed on where you're going bald at. That'd be even better.
It's like them fucking girls that shave their eyebrows and then tattoo them back on or paint them on. They look so fucking retarded.
Idiots.
Stupid Mexican women.
Kevin Curley.
Jack. Poopity scoopity.
Poopity scoopity, Jack. Thank you.
Poopity scoopity to you.
Right there's another one. Another plane just hit.
Jack, because I'm grown and I have a right to scratch it. Right.
That's right, Jack.
Yeah.
Hello. It's a goddamn super chat.
Mr. Epics. Doug's head is brighter than my future.
All right. So again, now we're out of time for phone calls. And there is no better way for me to say thank you to all the super chatters